Words to Isainai on your packets.
الشمايل بارز السعيني هارم بعين أبو إزري ميما دوناي قوس الشمايل بارز علي دل مدرق لخا اليانوم الشوم الريخة ينلو يانوم بلو يشان شومر إسرائيل السعين عيله هارم معي أبو إزري معي ما دوناي قوس الشمايم بارد السعين عيله هارم معي أبو إزري معي ما دوناي قوس الشمايم بارد علي دل مطرق ليخا اليانوم الشوم الريخة ينلو يانوم بلو يشان شومر إسرائيل السعين عيه هارم معي أبو إزري معي ما دوناي قوس الشمايم فارس السعين عيه هارم بعي أبو إزري معي ما دوناي قوس الشمايم فارس قوس الشمايم فارس قوس الشمايم فارس
Shabbat Shalom. Not very loud. Not very loud.
No, it's okay. It's on. It's on.
Okay.
Yeah, it's good. Shabbat Shalom.
Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome to Tmarim. This is our monthly service celebrating the tradition of Sephardic Jewry. Sephardic Jewry began during the Roman Empire, when Jews made their way from Israel, from Palestine, across the Mediterranean, and settled in the Iberian Peninsula. And then, after the fall of the Roman Empire, Jewish life became tenuous there because the Visigoths, the tribes who inhabited Iberia, were not keen on having Jews. As they became Christian, they wanted nobody else besides themselves there. But Jewish life flourished in the Iberian Peninsula with the arrival of Islam. Because the Islam that came to Iberia was a very peculiar Islam. It was a very open-minded Islam. The imam, the caliph, the leader, the political leader, was a young boy who had been smuggled out of the palaces of Damascus, schlepped across the Mediterranean against the rule of a more fundamentalist kind of Islam that inhabited the East. And in the West, in Iberia, he created a kingdom that was open. It was open to science, it was open to art, it was open to spiritual traditions from around the world, it was open to trade, and that's what we called the Golden Age of Spain. The Golden Age of Spain begins with this idea that there's room for us all. And Islam at that moment was open because it had a sense of its own confidence, the sense that you don't have to beat down people with your faith, but welcome them in. And so you had in the city of Cordova paved, lit streets. You had in the city of Cordova academies of science, whose science was 500 years ahead of the rest of Europe. You had in the academies of Cordova the great philosophers of the great Jewish and Muslim and Greek philosophers. It was this remarkable moment. And that's when this civilization flourished. And at that moment, the Jews found themselves. And they began to do something which is very rare in Jewish history. We had a cultural interaction. We borrowed from the Arabs, we borrowed from the Muslims, and we gave them ours as well. We gave them our traditions of interpretation and law. And so you have in the Iberian expression of Islam the beginning of something that looks a lot like Jewish midrash. And you have the beginning of something that looks like Talmud. And we took from them their aesthetic. And their aesthetic, first of all, was rooted in language. So we learned how to write poetry from the Muslims. And we took from them the aesthetic of physical aesthetics. You know, the only synagogues in the world that are worth copying are the ones in Spain, right? Every place else we just borrowed wherever we lived. But Spanish Jewish architecture really looks like something. And then what we did as well is we borrowed from them certain categories of religious life. And from that you get the great philosophers of Yehuda Halevi and Moses Maimonides. And then what happened was, do you want the rest of the story? Yeah. Okay. Stop me if it's too much. I'll give you the whole history lesson. And then what happened was the Christians began coming back. Now the Christians the Christians started moving from north to south, reconquering the Reconquista, reconquering Spain from the Arabs and the Muslims. And the Christians were not as tolerant. So Jews could live under Christian rule, but it was tenuous. It was very difficult. And so the Jews kept moving southward and southward. Now what happened was, you want the rest of the story? What happened was, the Caliph and his successors were having trouble fighting back against the Christian Reconquista. So they brought in reinforcements. They brought in Berbers. Berbers were a tribe from North Africa, from Tunisia, that were particularly fierce fighters, fierce desert fighters. And the Berbers came in, and they were the hired mercenaries of the Caliph, and they were fighting against the Christians. The problem was that whenever they beat the Christians and established at least a zone of Muslim control, they decided who needs the Caliph, we'll run the country. And they began pushing the Caliph and his guys out of the country. And the problem there, religiously and politically, was that the Berbers practiced a much more fundamentalist Islam than the Caliph from the beginning. And so you had an intolerant Christianity being fought back by an intolerant Islam. And Jewish life became very, very difficult. And as Jewish life continued to get difficult, from the middle of the 13th century, the 1200s, Jews turned to mysticism. And whenever Jews can't handle politics, we turn to mysticism. So we turned to mysticism, and you had a flowering of mysticism in Spain. Mysticism is a search for a personal experience of God. You can't live in the world. The world you live in is impossible. So you live in a sort of imaginary world in which the powerlessness that you suffer in the real world, you imagine yourself as powerful in that world. And if in the real world you don't have the armies to protect yourself, you don't have the economic power to protect yourself, in the mystical world, the imaginary world, you become this great, powerful hero of Torah, and you can redeem the whole world. And so you have in the middle of this terrible situation of fundamentalist Islam moving northward and fundamentalist Christianity moving southward and Jews getting smushed in the middle, the most beautiful flowering of Jewish mysticism. Now, from that mysticism comes a mysticism of language. After all, the Torah says God creates the world with words. Let there be light. Vayihi or. So you have the most beautiful poetry that comes from this mysticism of language. And what Asha's going to sing for us tonight, during the course of the prayer service, are these beautiful Spanish Jewish poems that come with this beautiful mysticism. Now, I think you're going to read a few of them?
I'm going to read for you, yeah.
Now, you'll hear the language. The external language The stuff that the cantor is going to read for us is quite beautiful. But what you really need to do is to read it in Hebrew. And what you really need to do is to read it in Hebrew with a mystical dictionary. Because every word stands for something else. Every word is an allusion to a mystical vision. Put it this way. You ever get an email and one of the words is in blue? It's called hypertext, you know what I'm talking about? That's mysticism. The idea that these words all stand, they're pointers to another world. That's the great world of mystical poetry. And the words of these prayers are these mystical poem formulations. When Jews finally left Spain in 1492 and spread all over the Mediterranean, northward into Holland, eastward into Italy, eastward farther into Israel, into Turkey and into Israel. Your family is from? Syria. Into Syria, farther. Southward into Morocco, Tunisia, and Egypt. And then a few of them found their way to America. They brought with them these traditions. Sometimes they forgot what the mystical meaning of the poems were. But all they knew was that there's something powerful about this poem. And if we keep repeating it, someday we'll recover the mystical power of the poetry. Well, that's a little history of this. Here's one last thing. If you're an Ashkenazic Jew like me, a gefilte fish Jew, right? You live up in your head. To be a Sephardic Jew, you've got to move down from your head down to your heart. You have to feel this right here, and you have to move. So you got to move a little bit this way, and move a little bit this way. Is that good? You got to move tonight. If you want to get up and dance, you can get up and dance. If you want to clap, tap your foot, move around. You got to move. Most of us brought bodies to shul today, and the Sephardic tradition recognizes that, because for the Sephardic tradition, the body is a symbol of God's presence in the world. There's nothing unholy about a body. So, get up and move your body a little bit. Get up and breathe a little bit. Everybody stand up a little bit. Stand up, stand up, stand up. Take a big deep breath. Breathe a little bit. Real Shalom Aleichem action coming. Yedid nefesh. And this is going to feel your soul inside. Everybody breathe in. Take a step to the right. Take a step to the right. Take a step to the left. Take a step to the right. Take a step to the left. There you go. Now breathe it in. Breathe it in. Breathe it in.
We'll start out with some words from the great Sephardic poet Yehuda Halevi. Listen to a little bit of the Hebrew. Yashan v'li bo'er u'mista'er Seina v'hina'er u'lecha be'or panai. O sleeper whose heart is awake, burning and raging, now wake and go forth and walk in the light of my presence. Rise and ride on. A star has come forth for you, and he who has lain in the pit will go up to the top of Sinai. Let them not exult, those who say Zion is desolate. For my heart is in Zion, and my eyes too are there. I reveal myself, and I conceal myself. Now I rage, now I consent, but who has more compassion than I have for my children?
Welcome in the Shabbat before we start the Kabbalat Shabbat service officially with Yedid Nefesh Av HaRahaman. It's a beautiful mystic poem. Yedid Nefesh Av HaRahaman, that God is the lover of our souls, our soulmate, that we're connected, each and every one of us, with a connection of love to God, not of fear, not of harshness, but of sweet love, that as we enter in Shabbat, that we can really feel a beautiful sweetness, that this Shabbat is going to be one of connection and love and of healing. So we sing together on page 14 in our Siddur, this beautiful poem. Quote according to two melodies of different Sephardic communities, that of the Halabi Syrian and that of the Spanish Moroccan.
يديد النفش أبها رحما الشوخ عبداخ الري صناح يروس أبداخ كموي يال اشتحاوي المول هدرخ كي عرب له يديدو تخ مينو في السوف في خول تعامدور نايزبها أولام نفشي حولت أهابتا إلينا ريفانا لح فيها رتلاح نوعام زيفاخ الزتيت حزق بتيت رفيفي هيتا على سبحات علام فاتيك يمو رحميخا بخوسانا العامة وباخ ميزي خامي مخسوف مخساف ميرot بيتي بريت أوزا يا ليل يا ليل يا ليل يا ليل أنا إلي حمدت لي بي في حسانا في التدلال يا ليلي 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 يا قال لنا افروس حبيب قال لنا افروس حبيب علينو اتسوكت شلومخ علينو اتسوكت شلومخ يا ليلي 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 تايري رسمي بودخ تايري رسمي بودخ نغيلة بنسمي حبخ نغيلة بنسمي خبخ أيوة يا ليلي 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 ما يراوب كيبا موعد ما يراوب كيبا موعد بحونينو كيمي عولم بحونينو كيمي عولم everyone يا ليلي 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 everyone together يا ليلي 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 أيوة يا ليلي 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 يا ليلي
Now as we begin our tefillah of Kabbalat Shabbat, as we invoke Shabbat with the Tehillim, with the Psalms, we begin with Mizmor LeDavid, Havul Adonai B'nei Elim, which we find in your Sidur on page 20. And as we sing of the Kol Adonai, of the voice of Adonai, I want to hear everyone's voices singing together, especially as we come to the Lai 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 at the end of the Tehillah, where you really have no excuse.
For this evening, you're all honorary Leviim, so you can join our tribe and be the singers of Israel.
Exactly. And as we sing this song, I ask everyone who's able to please rise.
מזמור לדוד, הבו לאדוני בני אלים, הבו לאדוני כבוד בעוז, הבו לאדוני כבוד שמו, השתחוו לאדוני בהדרת קודש, הבו לאדוני על המים, אל הכבוד ירעים אדוני, על מים, על מים, על מים רבים, כל אדוני בכוח, כל אדוני בהדר, כל אדוני שובר ארזים, וישבר אדוני את ארזי הלבנון, וירכיבם כמו עגל לבנון, בציון כמו ברמים, אדוני עושה בלהבות, אשכול אדוני יחיד אדוני מדבר קדש, כל אדוני חולל לילות, ויחשוף יערות, ובהיכלו כולו מרכבות, אדוני למבול ישב, וישב אדוני מלך לעולם, אדוני עוז לעמו ייתן, אדוני יברך את כמו בשלום. לי 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 everyone
You may be seated.
So imagine you're in Safat, in Israel, and the sun is setting, and it's ending a day and beginning a new day, the day of creation, the day of rest, the day when, paradoxically, we recognize creation by not engaging in physical creation, but just spiritual creation. And this service is a creation of those rabbis who took the Sephardic teachings, the Kabbalah, and created this Shabbat service, welcoming Shabbat. So we greet the Sabbath bride, and as we greet the Sabbath bride, we greet with joy and with love this time of meditation and peace, and above all, connection with family, with friends, with community, with the world, and with God, our Creator.
לך דודי לקראת כלה, הנה שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, הנה שבת נקבלה. שמור וזכור בדיבור אחד, ישמיענו אל מאוחד. אדוני אחד ושמו אחד, לשם ולתפארת ולתהילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה, כי היא מקור הברכה. מראש מקדם נסוכה, סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. התעוררי, התעוררי, כי באורך קומי אורי. אורי אורי שיר דברי, כבוד אדוני עלייך נגלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה. לך דודי לקראת כלה, פני שבת נקבלה ימין ושמאל תפרוסי ואת אדוני תעריסי על ידי שבין פרסי ונשמחה ונגילה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה.
Everyone rise and turn to the rear as we greet the Shabbat bride.
בואי בשלום, בואי שלום, עטרת בלה, גם בשמחה, ברינה, וסעולה, תוך אמוני עם סגולה בואי כלה לך דודי לקראת כלה וחפני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה. ברוך אדוני אשר נתן מנוחה לעמו ישראל ביום שבת קודש. מזמור שיר ליום השבת, טוב להודות לאדוני ולזמר לשמך עליון. צדיק כתמר יפרח, כארז בלבנון יזכה. שתולים בבית אדוני, בחסרות אלוהינו יפריחו. עוד ינובון בשיבה, דשנים ורעננים יהיו. להגיד כי אשר אדוני סורי ולא עוולה תבוא. אדוני מלך גאות לבש. God rules and is clothed in majesty. This melody was written by Hazan Isaac Behar of blessed memory from Bulgaria. It's the late Hazan of Sephardic Temple Tiferet, Israel. This memory and his memory and his melodies touch my heart. lavish Adonai hit azar aftikon תבל בל תימות נכון כיסך מאז מעולם אתה נשאו נהרות אדוני נשאו נהרות חולה יישאו נהרות דוח ים מקולות מים מים רבים אדירים משברי ים אדיר במרום אדוני עדותיך נאמנו מאוד לבתך נבא לבתך נבא לבתך נבא קודש לבתך נבא לבתך נבא לבתך נבא קודש אדוני לאורך ימים.
So we've brought in the Shabbat, had a Kabbalat Shabbat, we've sung together, we've brought in some joy, and now I'd like to sing a little bit more together, but not the prayers of the Kabbalat Shabbat. I'd like to sing some Pizmonim, which for me are really at the heart of our Sephardic tradition. And these Pizmonim, this is a repertoire of songs that go back at their oldest to songs like Deror Yikra, which were written during the time when Sephardic Jews lived in Spain. But really this tradition was fleshed out after the expulsion around the Mediterranean by great Rabbanim and Paitanim, great rabbis and poets, such as Rabbi Israel Najara, whose most famous composition is the first piece that we're going to sing, which is familiar probably to some of you, Ya Ribon Alam. We're going to sing the great melody in Makam Rast of the Iraqi Jewish community. And if you'll notice, if these words look maybe a little bit different from some of the words that we've been singing, this piece is in Aramaic, which, though for most Jewish communities this is just a language that is used in prayer, for some of the communities of the Sephardim and the Aidot HaMizrach, Aramaic is actually a living language. There are communities of Kurdish Jews in Syria. There are communities of some Persian communities that to this day have a living tradition of speaking this Aramaic language.
محيح شفارك دماي ليها حبايا يا رب العالم في المايا أنتم الكامل الخيا يا رب شبحين السادر صفر برمشة لا خلاك الشعبرة خل نفشة عير كديش وبين الناشا حيبت بالرافع شمايا يا ريب على ذي المايا أنتم الكامل ملكايا يا ريب على ذي المايا أنتم لمكدشح توب ولكودش كودشين الترديب يحدون روحين بنفشين في زمرون لح شيرين برحاشين بيروش اللي مكرتا بالشوفرية يا ليلي ليلي يا מלכה, מלך מלכיה.
So we're going from the Mizrach, from the east, to the Maghreb, the Ma'arav, all the way to the west now, to Morocco. So this past month, in the Moroccan community, has been a month of the Hilulot. And the Hilulot are big parties that are held, that are sacred parties, basically. They're occasions where the Moroccan community comes together to celebrate the anniversary of the passing of the Sadiqim, of the righteous rabbis in the community.
But Asher, you know, the interesting thing for those of you who have observed yurt sites, as the Ashkenazi community calls the anniversary of the passing, this is very different. This is the greatest party you've ever seen. It's a Hilula, and we sing praises of the Sadiqim. It is a Hafla. It is singing and dancing and eating to the small hours of the morning, because the Sadiqim, these righteous, great souls, are considered, the only word I could use is saints. We may think we don't have Jewish saints, but really in that community, these great rabbis are elevated to the status of saints, in the same way that you'll see a picture of the Lubavitcher Rebbe in Chabad homes and synagogues. You'll see pictures of these great tzaddikim in Moroccan synagogues. The Baba Saleh and the rabbi that we'll be singing
the
about.
Baba Saleh, in Arabic, Baba Saleh means our father who prays. And so in the Moroccan community, the Baba Saleh has a zechut, has the merit of being a Sadiq, through whom it is said that on his Hilula, if we pray, that God will hear our prayers in his zechut on that particular day. And so too with the family of the Baba Saleh, the Abu Hatsera family. And this particular pi'ut, you have sheets here, Aufa Eshkona, that particular family, the Abu Hatsera family, were not only Sadiqim of great holiness, they were also, as in the Sephardic tradition, absolutely incredible poets. So on the Hilula of all of these rabbis, not only the Baba Salih's Hilula, but also the Hilula of Rabbi Ishaq Abu Hatzera, who wrote this particular song, Aufa Eshkona, and he is one of the children of, I'm not sure if he was the uncle of the Baba Salih, or if he's in the lineage.
They're all related.
It's in the same family. He's one of the rabbis, Abu Hatzera. He wrote this song, which is the most famous song to come from their family. And if you'll see, it has Hebrew and transliteration on the front, and then the translation on the back. But the lyrics of this are just incredibly poetic. And if you'll just see some of the lines of this, it takes from the traditions, as the rabbi said, of Islamic poetry, but also in particular from the Shir HaShirim, the Song of Songs, which to the Sephardic community is considered to be one of the most important books in the whole Torah.
And I'd just like to point out the instrument Asher is playing
yes.
is called a jumbush, and it's a instrument from Turkey. It's a relatively recent innovation. It sort of combines the oud with the banjo. And the interesting thing is that a hilula, after you've played this for the music, you can make couscous in it. Right. You can cook in it.
וארחיקני דוד במדבר ואולי אמסד עוד.
oh, 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 oh.
Everyone try that.
أوفى إشكونا وأرحيك ندود במדבר עלינה ואולי אמסדות או 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 נשקה בתו בליבי בוערה נשקה בתו בליבי בוערה מיום פרטתו נפשי עלי מרה אהופה אשכונה בהרחיק הנדות במדבר עלינה ואולי הם שדות או 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 ידיד מני ברח הלך עזבני ידיד מני ברח הלך עזבני איזו דרך הלך וגם אני אהופה אשכונה והרחיק הנדות במדבר עלינה ואולי הם שדות או 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 יצאתי לבקש דודי בין חברים יצאתי לבקש דודי בין חברים ניקדי בין מוקש ובני השומרים everyone או 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 או
This one is from Moshe ibn Ezra, and it was written about Asher in the 12th century. To the minstrel, play for me, minstrel, for you vanquish my thoughts of grief and sorrow, and they disappear like a shadow. Your lute is like a leg joined to a hip without a thigh to divide them. My heart leaps out to the lute strings. Now some of them are in motion, some are at rest. I marvel at the grace of the plectrums which roam the lute, and keeping time pounce upon the strings, and then set them free. The melody and the gestures accord in measure and in number. They are the joy of desolate souls, and they hover over the afflicted to shield them from torment. Their thoughts become so pure that people almost say the Spirit of the Lord's angels is resting upon them. The wretched rejoice with those who play the lute and pipe, finding relief from their tears.
Before we enter into the Arvit, the evening service, I'd like to do one more pizmon, one more piyut. You'll find it in your packet. Suri Goalia. Yeah, God, you are our Redeemer. You are our rock. Find redemption and let it ascend with beauty and with grace. Suri Goalia, Maher ve'ahesh pedut, Ya'ala yifefia.
سوري غوالية طاهر بيحش بدود يعلى يفر فيا سوري غوالية سوري غوالية طاهر بيحش بدود يعلى يفر فيا يا شباب رب حد بنشين لبيا ايش حمول وغنيها قصية الربية سوري غوالية سوري غوالية طاهر بيحش بدود يعلى يفر فيا سوري غوالية سوري غوالية طاهر بيحش بدود يعلى يفر فيا شري نريد الفواب حتى منو بسيا نكتن وتبدي بيم لياما نحريا سوري غوالية سوري غوالية طاهر بيحش بدود يعلى يفر فيا سوري غوالية سوري غوالية طاهر بيحش بدود يعلى يفر فيا رباية ربها رب عالي ليا بدنا دارتي ردام لشما وشيا سوري غوالية سوري غوالية طاهر بيحش بدود يعلى يفر فيا سوري غوالية سوري غوالية طاهر بيحش بدود يعلى يفر فيا سوري غوالية طاهر بيحش بدود يعلى يفر فيا سوري غوالية سوري غوالية طاهر بيحش بدود يعلى يفر فيا سوري غوالية سوري غوالية طاهر بيحش بدود يعلى يفر فيا أيوة سوري غوالية سوري غوالية طاهر بيحش بدود يعلى يفر فيا سوري غوالية سوري غوالية طاهر بيحش بدود يعلى يفر فيا سوري غوالية سوري غوالية طاهر بيحش بدود يعلى يفر فيا أيوة سوري غوالية سوري غوالية طاهر بيحش بدود يعلى يفر فيا سوري غوالية سوري غوالية طاهر بيحش بدود يعلى يفر فيا.
Beautiful. Ya'ala yefefiyah. Let our prayers rise up with beauty on this Shabbat. Amen. We turn to page 28 as we begin the Arbit service with the Baruch Hu.
Baruch Adonai Amorach Leolam Vaed.
Baruch atah Adonai Mariv Aravim.
The heavenly spheres move in their course, turning like a potter's wheel, telling your glory without lips, and the earth is fixed in the center, suspended from the cords of your love. The sun hastens to its place to rise again. It bestows some of its light on the moon, and the dome of heaven is spread out like a tent, with stars upon it like a flowering garden, all to display your fathomless thoughts.
כי הם חיינו ואורך ימינו ובהם נראה יומם ולילה ועבדתנו תסור ממנו לעולמים ברוך אתה אדוני אוהב את עמו ישראל שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד ואהבת את אדוני אלוהיך בכל לבבך ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודיך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושיננתם לבניך ודיברת בם בשבתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם לאות על ידיך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך והים שמות ישמע זאת. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם אמת אדוני אלוהיכם אמת ואמונה. Begin at the on page 32 we reach the point of our service where we sing of redemption Ra'u banav Gevurato. Children of Israel saw the strength of God and they were redeemed.
תורתו שיבחו והודו לשמו ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם. משה ובני ישראל, משה ובני ישראל, לך ענו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמירו כולם. כמוך באלים אדוני, מי כמוך נדר בקודש, נורא דיילות אוסף אלה. מלכותך אדוני אלוהינו ירעו בניך אל הים, יחד כולם הודו במניחו ואמרו אדוני ימלוך לעולם ועד. ונאמר כי פדה אדוני את יעקב וגאלו מיד חזק ממנו ברוך אתה אדוני גאל ישראל. שכיבנו אבינו לשלום. פרוס עלינו סוכת שלומך, ברוך אתה אדוני פורס סוכת שלום עלינו ועל כל עמו ישראל ועל ירושלים עיר הקודש, אמן. ושמרו בני ישראל את השבת, לעשות את השבת לדורותם ברית עולם. ביני ובין בני ישראל אותי לעולם, ששת ימים עשה אדוני את השמיים ואת הארץ, וביום השביעי שבת וינפש.
We rise for the Hatsi Kaddish as we enter into the silent Amidah.
יתגדל ויתקדש שם רבה בעלמה דיבר חירותי וימליך מלכותי וישמח פורקני بقريب مشيحي بخيخون وبيوم يخون وبحيي دخل بيت إسرائيل بقلا وبزمن كارب بيمرو آمين بقلا وبزمن كارب بيمرو آمين الرب مبارخ لعلم وللمياه يتبرح بيشتبح بيتفقر بيترمم بيتنسي بيتدار بيتالي بيتلل شميدك وتشميدك بيتدار بيتالي بيتلل شميدك وتشميدك لعيلة من كل برخات في شيراتا تشبحت بنخماتا تميرا بالما بيمر أمين يا ليليا يا ليليا يا ليليا بيمر أمين يا ليليا يا ليليا يا ليليا بيمر أمين أيوة لا 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 يا لا 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 يا لا 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 يا لا 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 لا
The silent Amidah can be found in your Sidurim on page 35 through 38, but it is more than appropriate to pray the words of your heart, your soul, at this moment of Shabbat.
You may be seated if you're concluded your prayer. So we say Shabbat lo litzok. This is not a time for us to cry out in pain on Shabbat. It's not a time to offer anything but words of praise for God, for creation. But even with that, in the midst of our joy, in the midst of our gathering together for this beautiful Shabbat, filled with music and love, our hearts are filled with concern and worry for those who are ill, those that we care about, those that we love. And so we offer a prayer. And if you'll focus your thoughts, your personal prayers at this moment, we send our love and our concern to them. We send our prayers for complete healing on this Shabbat. Mishaberach Avotenu Avraham, Yitzchak, v'Yaakov. V'imotenu Sarah, Rivka, Rachel, v'Leah. Hu yivarech v'yirpa et hacholim b'toch kilatenu הקדושה הזאת. תשלח להם רפואה שלמה, רפואת הנפש, רפואת הגוף. El na rafana lahem. El na rafana lahem. May God heal them. May God heal them. Body, soul. Send strength into the hands, the minds of the caretakers in whom we entrust them. And let us say, Amen. This beautiful prayer, Refasiri, echoes those prayers as we pray for those we love.
You'll find the words to Refasiri inside your packet.
Refasiri النيمان كياتارو في يومان Refasiri النيمان كياتارو في يومان التروشي شورح الشي بيتن كوح لنفسي التروشي شورح الشي بيتن كوح لنفسي فتح شعر رحميم رام شوحين بمروميم فتح شعر رحميم رام شوخين بمروميم على بدخ سمح اسدح إن مراخم في العدخ على بدخ سمح اسدح إن مراحم بلادخ الحي رسي تفيلاتي في حوش علي عزراتي الحي رسي تفيلاتي في حوش علي عزراتي بمهرة تيرور كيرا عم بن حق بيرا بمهرة تيرور كيرا عم بن حق بيرا رفوة شلما to all of those in need of healing. Refuat ha-nefesh, refuat ha-guf. Healing of body, healing of soul. Amen. We turn now to page 48 for the Kaddish Shalem.
יתגדל ויקדש שם רבה
אמן.
ואלמד יבנה חירותם המליך מלכותם אסמך וגנה וקרם משיחי חייכון וימכון וחי דכל בית ישראל בגלה וזמן קריב אמרו אמן ישמי רבה מברך לאלה ולמי אלמיה יתברך ישתבח פיפר בדרום מנסה ודרר ביתה לוי תלוש מן קודשה בריחון לעילה מן כל ברכתה שירתה תשבחתה ונחמתה תאמירם בעלמה ואמרו אמן תקבל צלותנו ואתונו עם צלותנו ואתונו לכל בית ישראל כל טעם עבודו נשמיה והראה ואמרו אמן השלמה רבה מן שמיה חי מצבה וישועה ונחמה ושזבה ורפואה וסליחה וכפרה רווח וצלה לנו כל עמו ישראל ואמרו אמן עושה שלום במרומיו הוא יעשה שלום עלינו והכל עמו ישראל ואמרו אמן. Okay, so I'm going to explain tonight why the Kiddush that I say here has less words. The Kiddush of the Sephardim was edited by Ha'ari HaKadosh, one of the founders of mysticism, to have 36 words exactly. Why 36 words? Double chai, double life. So that on the Shabbat, we have the zechut of having a Kiddush that has the words of double chai. A little bit of Kabbalah in our Kiddush.
And I have to say, he was an incredibly great rabbi, because most rabbis would not allow you to edit them down.
So, it's a little shorter. Yeah, exactly. He wanted to get to dinner faster. ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם בורא פרי הגפן ברוך אתה אדוני אלוהינו מלך העולם אשר קידשנו בזכותיו ורצה בנו ושבת קודשו מאהבה ורצון הנחילנו זיכרון למעשה בראשית תחילה למקרא קודש זכר ליציאת מצרים בשבת קודשך באהבה ורצון הנחלתנו ברוך אתה אדוני מקדש השבת. We stay rise for the Baruch Hu that comes before the Aleinu. Baruch Hu et Adonai mevorach.
Baruch Adonai morach le'olam va'ed.
ברוך אדוני מבורך לעולם ועד עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל לתת גדולה לעושר בראשית שלא עשינו כגויי ארצות ולא שמו משפט אדמה שלא שם חלקנו כהם וגורלנו לכל המונם שמשתחווים למעלים עלינו משב אנחנו משתחווים ונאמר ואדוני למאכול כל הארץ ביום אדוני אחד ושמו אחד ובתורתך אדוני אלוהינו כתוב לאמור שמע ישראל אדוני אלוהינו אדוני אחד. You may be seated.
Amen. Amen. Yehei Shmei Rabbah Mevarach Le'alam U'Le'amel Hayat. Barach.
Shlama Rabba min Shemaya, B'chaim Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'yimru Amen. Oseh Shalom B'mromav Hu Yaseh Shalom Aleinu Ve'al Kol Yisrael V'yimru Amen. Yishkoch. Please be seated. We'd like to welcome everyone to Tmarim. This service takes place on the fourth Friday night of the month. So turn your calendar, find February, count down 4 Shabbatot, the 4th Friday night of the month, 6:30. If you come a little early, you can have a nosh. There you go, February 22nd. And please come and enjoy a wonderful evening of Sephardic music. On the 2nd Friday night of each month, we have Rimonim, which is a contemporary music, a sort of folk rock service. Please come and join us for that. Also 6:30, so 2nd and 4th. On the alternative Shabbatot, there's minyanim and lots of other things going on in the synagogue. We'd love to have you. Tomorrow morning, we have Torah study at 9 o'clock, followed by our prayers. On Wednesday evening, we study together. This year, we're talking about personal theology, what it means to embrace God, and what difference God makes in a life. And our guest this particular Wednesday night is Rabbi Jason Weiner, who's the chaplain at Cedars-Sinai Hospital. We're talking to us about how one finds God in the midst of tragedy, of suffering, and hope. So please join us on Wednesday night at 7 o'clock. Everything we do at VBS except Yom Kippur comes with cookies. And even some people bring cookies to Yom Kippur. So there's always something very sweet to eat. To share together. One more announcement before we conclude. In February, the second weekend in February, which is the 8th and 9th, is that right? Yes. The women of the community are going on retreat to Brandeis Bardin. It's the Neshama retreat. It's a beautiful weekend of learning, of being together, of nature, of prayer, of growing together. If any of the women would like to go, there's a flyer outside. Please take the flyer and register. You'll be most welcome to have a wonderful weekend at Brandeis Bardin. For all the men who will be back here as Neshama retreat widowers, we're going to sit together, we're going to scratch and swear and spit and drink beer and be men. We're going to be men. No, we're not going to do that. We're going to learn Torah until our wives and girlfriends come back. So please join us once again next month. Second Shabbat of the month is Rimonim. 4th Shabbat of the month is Tmarim. We'd love to have you. A very big thank you to our artist in residence, scholar in residence, Asher Levy. The wonderful musician and teacher, Rabbi Jay Levy. To the world's greatest percussionist, Jamie Pavish. Wonderful. And to Cantor Phil Barron for making all this music possible.
Thank you. And Rabbi, I have one more quick announcement. February 15th, we have Farbrengen right here in this room. And it's Ladino Farbrengen.
Si es bueno.
And si es muy bueno. And it features Noah Dori, who's a very well-known singer from Israel. She's going to be here with us singing the music of Ladino, some of which you heard a little bit tonight. I saw people singing along with Avram Avinu, a little bit, right? Yeah. You'll hear that, I'm sure, and many other things. So the 15th, mark your calendar. That's just a couple of weeks away. What are we finishing with?
Yigdal Elohim Chai.
So stand up. Let's finish together. Yigdal. I'll find the page for you.
Page 53.
53.
יגדל אלוהים חי, יגדל אלוהים חי, וישתבח כמסה ונדי מסיעותו, אחד בן יחיד, אחד בן יחיד, כייחודו נעלם וגם אין סוף לאחדותו. לי 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 תמות הגוף, אין לא תמות הגוף, ואינו גוף, לא נערוך אליו קדושתו. קדמון לכל דבר, קדמון לכל דבר, אשר נברא ראשון בין ראשית לראשיתו. לי 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 הינו אדון עולם, הינו אדון עולם, לכל נוסר יורא גדולתו ומלכותו. שפע נבואתו, שפע נבואתו, נתנו אל אנשי סגולתו ותפארתו. לי 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 אלה 13, אלה 13 לעיקרים, הן הם יסודת אל בתורתו. מתים יחייאל, מתים יחייאל, ברוב חסדו ברוך עד עד שם תהילתו. לילה לילה Shabbat Shalom umevorach. May everyone have a sweet, blessed, complete, and peaceful Shabbat.
And I'd just like to say I am so proud of my son. Isn't he amazing? And if you have a chance to go online to Tablet Magazine, Azure this month published an amazing scholarly article about Persian Jewish music. It's online at tablet.com. Shabbat Shalom.
Oh, I'd love to. Baruch Tiyeh.